Welcome back to Baltimore's Best Podcast, Inappropriate with Jim and Steve. I'm Jim.
And I am Steve. Hey, buddy.
I feel like this has been so long.
Yes, it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah, I don't.
We keep saying it over.
I know it's because we have to get into a rhythm.
We got to get into a good rhythm. Summer's over.
Don't say that yet.
Yeah. Well, the official mark of summer is over, so I guess that's.
And now we're into football.
Yeah, now we're into football.
Speaking of football, and things that you can't say anymore.
Oh,
I got a quick.
there's a lot of words I wish I could say still.
Well, this is one of them.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the game that we all used to play with a football? With
Smear the Queer.
Smear the Queer.
Smear the Queer, yeah.
You can't play Smear the Queer anymore.
Well, yeah, you can't. Well, I guess the name is a little rough if you think about it.
And growing up, I never even thought it was just the name of it.
Yeah,
I never associated queer with like gay. It was like just Smear the Queer.
It's kind of like how cornhole. I've always called it cornhole, but people can be like, "Oh, that's a little off. You should call it beanbag toss."
What the hell's wrong with cornhole?
Because I think that means like banging somebody in the ass sometimes, or your butthole is sometimes called the cornhole.
I've never called a butthole the cornhole.
I swear it is. So like cornhole. Sometimes when I say it to my like kids, I'll be like, "Let's go outside and play cornhole," and I'm like, "Let's go play beanbag toss." Because I don't know.
I think the official name of that is cornhole.
We did have an official guy on here.
I mean,
it was a cornhole thing. So you know what? I strike that from the record. It's not offensive. But yeah, Smear the Queer was one of. It was the game you played other than actual football.
Especially if you had odd number of people or like 4 people or 5 people. You know what I mean? A small group. You just played Smear the Queer.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. It had nothing to do with the gay dude down the street, or it was just Smear the Queer.
Yeah, I know. People just. It's one of those things that I guess since LGBTQ took that word from you.
They stole it.
So now you can't use it in any context.
That's all I really wanted to say. I knew it was football season, and I heard the name Smear the Queer, and I thought, huh. And then I read the comments, and I'm like, yep, they're exactly what I thought those comments would be. So
it's funny. I wanted to touch on football with football season being back. There are. All the things that go with football, fantasy's back. You have sports betting, I think, has a huge uptick during...
it's the only time I bet.
Yeah, it's a huge uptick during football season. But what else is back is football brawls. And I feel that the season just started, and there have already been a significant number of videos of people getting their ass beat or beating somebody's ass and
it makes no sense to me.
Yeah. It is crazy because there's a video out there of an Eagles fan just laying on the ground, and he is just, you see a puddle of blood, and he's like sitting up, and it's just streaming down his face. Like he got his fucking ass handed to him.
And it's like, for what? For what? Because the 52 grown men that you wearing their work jersey didn't win the game. It's like, I'm all for, I love watching football.
There was a time I went to a Orioles and Yankees game, and I went with one of our listeners and his father, who just retired from the police force. And I, of course, alcohol was involved. I had too much to drink. And I don't know what it was. I was in the bleachers, and I just started arguing with a Yankees fan, being I'm an Orioles fan. So I just started arguing with this guy, and we're like calling each other bitches, and we're all of us that were there are getting like, like right in each other's face screaming. And then I thought it would be a good idea to throw a fucking beer at the Yankees fan, which is dumb but beers were a lot cheaper back then, so it's kind of justified. So I threw the beer at him, and then blah blah. Everybody's chaos starts ensuing, but then everything calms down. Then security comes down, and they tap me on the shoulder and are like, "You got to leave." And the first thing you do whenever a police officer or security comes to you, you deny it. So I was like, "What am I getting thrown out for?" And they're like, "You threw a beer." I was like, "Who said I threw a beer?" And then I turn around, I was standing like all behind Yankee fans, and they were like, "We told them, we ratted you out." And I think about like that. What 40-year-old Steve's like, "What the fuck were you doing back then?"
Right.
But at the time, sports meant a lot. Now I'm just an old curmudgeon, just being like this. These young people just fighting too much stuff with it.
And for me, it's one of those things that it affects my real life. Zero.
Yeah.
With the Ravens win, the only difference is I might turn on FM radio because when they lose especially in that fashion, every call is just fuck.
Yes.
It's like, oh God. So I don't even listen to it. And I rarely listen to it now. But it doesn't affect me at all. Like
I know.
I like watching them. But yeah, fuck it.
Oh yeah. Did you see the Phillies Karen?
Oh, how can you not have seen?
It's like
that?
one of the top, top things in the world. That woman is so completely like. Although they can't find her, the internet finds everything.
That's the awesome thing about this is that, and I told my wife the same thing. It's the whole Coldplay CEO. Mm-hmm, it's the whole. Mm-hmm. It's all, and that lady's a cunt. Okay,
absolutely.
There's no question she's an idiot.
Yeah.
You know exactly. You know her. Do you know what I mean? Like you look at her and you go, I know who she is.
You could have guessed what kind of person she is from her swept hair,
the haircut, the glasses, the whole thing.
Yes.
She's a stereotypical person of that personality.
Why don't you just say Karen? That's what everybody calls
her. Yeah, I know,
her.
but Karen is I fine.
Like she's smear the queer.
She's a Karen. But I don't give a shit about her. The kid and the guy made out. Like they
fucking
tenfold.
Cleaned up. Yes.
And I don't think I would have given the ball back to that lady, especially her coming up. If I picked it up, maybe I was like, just shut the fuck up here. But if I gave the ball to my kid,
yeah,
it's like you could fuck off.
I mean, the dad, I guess, in dad fashion, did technically the right thing. Yeah. Like just be like,
she was a threat,
he could de-escalate the situation.
Yeah,
he probably would have bought his kids something else like that they wanted.
No, but has that lady has never been to a ball game?
I know that shit did, from listening to, because the dad was on like then they got their 15 minutes of fame, and he's on like the local news.
They're going to the World Series now or something.
Yeah, and they said she came over and said that ball landed in my area, so it's my ball. And I was like, yeah, she's never been to a baseball game. If
it landed in her lap, sure, that's the space
and
you
she
rent.
held on to it. Yes.
I'm saying if it landed on her lap.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Right. And I don't care if she's grabbing her out. I'm not going to, that's the space you rent it. Sure. Like I could go by that. But you rent a small spot.
Yes.
You don't own that spot.
Yes.
So, and everybody has an easement to walk past that spot. So you don't even really own the front of that spot. Yeah. I mean, people have run over 3 sections.
Yeah. People just run. They jump
over. It's a free for all.
Yeah,
that's exactly how it's always been. Always will be.
Yeah, you don't fucking own that ball till it's in your hand.
With all that being said, I hope they don't find her. I don't.
Well, did you hear that they? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just think it kind of don't know if it was last podcast or episode or the week 1 week before that, but I don't need these people's lives ruined. The internet wants to see her like shot to death.
I am in agreement with you because it is wild because so people, of course, on the internet just instantly go and try to find this woman.
Right.
So they found her. All right. And they thought they found her. And they give her name out. So then people are calling this woman's work who worked for some kind of high school or something. And they're just like demanding her get fired, blah, blah, blah. And she wasn't the person.
Right.
She was so a totally like innocent person just got
with a bad haircut.
And she said even in like a Facebook comment or X or something, she said that she wishes she was as skinny as that person, but she's not that person.
Right.
So
I just don't. I think the internet is. Everyone has shit that they've done. Mm-hmm. Most people are just lucky enough that shit has not been filmed.
Oh,
because if it's filmed and it's done now, you're fucked.
Dude, for real.
People just want to see you eat shit. Really. That's all they care about. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what good you've done.
Yes, that's true.
Like, you are now forever the Phillies Karen.
Yeah, that's all she'll... And she can never go to a game because people are looking for her probably now. So
she's got to hang low until the next Coldplay incident happens.
It'll be 2 weeks.
Right.
But what's funny about that is, what if you were her? All right, a card company called Blowout Cards is offering $5,000 for her to give the ball, but the stipulation is that she has to like autograph the ball. And do like AKA Phillies Karen for $5,000. Would you? Because I feel like it's her admitting guilt.
Well, I mean, she's guilty.
There's
nothing that I mean. Even the people that she probably likes her be like, "Haven't you ever been a fucking baseball game? Like, you took it from a kid. What do you think is going to happen?" Kudos to her. I hope it just blows over because I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of seeing her on my damn news feed. Every time I see anything about it, I'm like, click, not interested, clack, and it's fucking constant.
My algorithms on social media have started to get screwed up a little bit.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Started.
But there is, and it must have heard me because I think one day at work or whatever we were talking about Vietnamese ladyboys.
I don't think it happened at work. I think that's like probably any day during the week. I think you could have brought that up, Steve.
And it has gone to such a crazy place that like I keep getting it popped up on my thing.
That somehow it forced you to buy 2 round trip tickets to Bangkok.
Yeah. And the thing I can't get over is that when you look at some of these people, you can't tell if they're a man or a woman.
Yeah, they've gotten good.
It's gotten good, and it has been so insane. It's been so insane that I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, oh, that's a woman. But then if you like look down, you just see the cock.
I don't see that on my feed. What are you fucking?
Well, how about we play a little bit of a game?
Okay. What's the game?
I'll bring up a quiz and of if the person's trans or not trans.
Steve and I just took the quiz.
We just took the quiz.
So it was a 20 picture quiz.
Yes.
I'm a bit ashamed at my score.
Some of them you look at and you're like, okay, that one's easy.
Yeah, every single one that was Bangkokian.
You played the odds.
Yeah. I don't think there's a non-trans person that lives over there. I
I don't.
I think it's a fucking wild place at Bangkok.
I always think it's like one of the craziest places.
It really, I think anything goes.
It's dirt cheap. I believe it's like dirt cheap to go over there and to like live. And I don't think like people get like the actual surgery to remove their.
That I don't know. I feel like I think that they keep the dick.
Yeah.
But I think maybe they get implants.
Yeah, okay, that's what I mean. They always keep.
There might be some hormones and things.
Yes, but there's always a penis involved.
Now, do you think it's because they are just feminine culture? Like there's not a lot of masculinity, I feel like, over there.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably...
Did the Westerners make them...
All right, I feel Asians are kind of feminine in general.
Sure. Well, because they don't have a lot of facial hair and
yeah. Aside from like,
they could be 80 years old and look like they're 30. Yeah. Like they fucking age like a turtle.
I wouldn't partake in any of this stuff because I'm 90% sure, unless that's your type of thing, whatever.
See, I think that a lot of people will go there. Because that's their thing. Like, go pick up a ladyboy. Do you ever see that old? My wife and I still make fun of. Like, we still say this, but it might have been back in 2000. Literally, the year 2000. Mm-hmm. And HBO used to have that Taxi Cab Confessions.
God, I love that show.
And it only came on like Saturday night, so it was always on when we got back from the bar.
Yeah.
And there was this two Armenian guys, and it was always in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
So it was, and if you don't know the concept of the show, it was almost like cameras inside of a real taxi, and the taxi would just pick up random people on the Sunset or the Strip, whatever the Las Vegas Strip is, and it was always at like 2-3 in the morning, so they were always drunk, and then it just filmed them in the back of the taxi.
Yeah, like the taxi driver didn't really engage in too much conversation. I felt like
he would only talk when asked, or he would try to start the conversation in a way, and then would just. So I mean, there have been times people were fucking in the back of the cab. Like it was real. That's why it was on HBO. It was like anything happened. Well, anyway, these two guys were like coming home, and they were done up, with the wet gelled hair. The necklace with the couple buttons, buttoned down.
Dress tees.
Yeah. Well, no, they had the button ups, the slacks, probably had some shiny black shoes on. Those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And they kept talking about, we got to go get, we're out in Vegas. We want some chicks with dicks. And then he started the song, Chicks with Dicks, Chicks with Dicks. And that's what they were saying, like this whole ride, like chicks with dicks. They were like bebopping over one another. So my wife and I still just randomly like chicks with dicks, chicks with dicks. Like this is like this is a quarter of a century later. We're still saying that phrase.
So awesome. Well, without further ado, I think we should get to the results.
And do we want to say our percentage?
We'll say our percentage
at the same time. The percentage that we got right.
So I will. I'll because I would say, since I'll go first, I'll just say.
Okay.
I'll say it. All right, and then hopefully you're lower than me. All right. Out of the 20 questions, I got my correct response was 40%.
I got 45%. I got one more right than you.
So much.
And I know that there was at least 3 of them that I was like, I know that's a chick. I know it's a chick. And then I just picked trans, and it was a chick.
If the woman was less attractive, did you be like, that's probably a trans person?
Can we post that in the description?
The link?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have, please, only take it once.
Yeah, don't cheat.
But
don't cheat.
In the comments, if you listen on Spotify, go and tell us what your score was.
Yes. Let us know.
45% is the high score for is she a trans?
Is she trans? Have you ever watched the Conjuring movies?
Maybe. I don't watch that much horror, so
yeah. So
one could have slipped in there.
Yeah. So they So The Conjuring's based off of
like a real life event.
Life event, and then it then it spawns off into like other sequels and things like that. But the original one was based off on a true story.
And that was old, wasn't it? Didn't that come out years ago?
Yeah, it came out. It came out a long time ago.
Right. I feel like it was an old one.
But and I know you love business ventures, and you buy houses, you do all kinds of things. The Conjuring house is going to be sold on auction on Halloween this year.
That's great marketing. Really, great marketing.
Well, at first I thought about it, and it's in Rhode Island. It's in Burryville, Rhode Island. So when I was reading the article about it, I was thinking because that movie's famous, this is like they can use that, I guess.
Oh yeah,
to
100%.
They can use that thing to be like, oh, this is a haunted house. Now, if a house has known where people died, or don't you have to disclose it? Like me personally, I would have been like, I'm selling this house. It's fucking haunted.
You don't have to disclose it.
You don't have to disclose if people die in the house?
Nope.
I always thought you had to.
People die in houses all the time.
Yeah, true. There's probably like 60 people died in my house and I don't even know.
Well, your house is newer, but yeah, I mean, old people die in houses.
Yeah. that is true. You don't, damn it. I was, but
the only thing you really have to disclose is
mold.
If it was a meth house.
Oh, really?
That's a huge thing.
Oh, you know what? I did know that from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Because that's how Jesse got his house, because his parents didn't disclose it on the listing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And
part.
he got his house. It's like so cheap.
Oh, but that is, and not if it's somebody just smokes meth, but if you cook meth in there.
Oh, okay.
It is like it's expensive to get meth out of your house. Like it seeps into like the wood. And the new people come in and they start getting sick.
Oh, really?
Like really sick.
Because of all the chemicals.
The chemicals, yeah. And you can't, you have to get rid of. You can't just have a company that come in and just like, meth moms and clean it up and you know what I mean. And, like you got to strip it down.
Oh, and just remove pretty much everything in it.
Yeah, the walls.
Dude, meth's crazy.
Yeah.
I think there was like a meth lab that just like there was a meth lab in Maryland. I always feel like meth's not a thing here. And
because I mean it is, but
yeah, I don't know. I always feel like it's a and
heroin. We're big heroin. Perks.
I always thought it was just like a desert thing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So I guess because of Breaking Bad. I just always.
Well, you know who the meth queen, like who kind of started this whole like a lot of the meth genre or era.
There's like a single person.
Yeah, and it's a fame. You're never gonna get it. Yeah. Tom Arnold, his daughter, was a huge player in making meth. Okay, before I get too far, it's not Tom Arnold's daughter. So whoever that is, sorry. It's Tom Arnold's sister.
Yeah.
Lori Arnold. She was a drug dealer in the 80s, and she was nicknamed the Queen of Meth. She had a massive drug empire, generating over $200,000 per week.
Dude, that's fucking wild. In 1991, she was arrested. And they got $10 million from her.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably back when meth was good. You know what I mean? Like when it was cooked well and not like just some Sudafed fucking shook up in a 2-liter.
Do you oh, man. So that's like peak Tom. So do you think Tom Arnold knew about it? Or he did it? Because he had a whole bunch of drug shit too, didn't he?
It's tough to not know at all. Like she wasn't an accountant and then doing that on the side. Like that was her thing. But at the same time, like I have brothers and sisters. I don't really know what they do. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
know what they do, but I don't really know.
They could have a whole secret life. Your
like
sister.
I don't live with them. I don't, I during this podcast 10 minutes ago, I got a text from my sister, Dana, who is in Maine. She doesn't live in Maine. And
she's close to Rhode Island. She might be trying to buy the Conjuring house.
she she went whale watching, and she sent me a video of a whale coming out of the water. I don't know what the fuck's. So who knows where the rest of them are? I don't know.
We don't know where Phil is. He hasn't been on the show.
That son of a bitch. I don't know what his deal was or is. Get over here. My other brother, he works in a monastery. He works with monks, like a world famous monk. Did I tell you that?
No.
It's my family, dude.
Dude, they're all over the fucking
My family
place.
spans the spectrum of literally everything.
Yeah.
But my brother, in West Virginia, there is a world famous monastery.
What?
A world famous monk. They built this whole thing in West Virginia, and people travel all over the world
So,
to come to West Virginia.
is he like of Asian descent? Like, don't monks have to be?
Yeah, they're Buddhists. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I know.
he's written several books. The monk has, and my brother has stories. I'm like, dude, this could be a reality show. Like whenever I see him, like on family things,
Yeah.
I'm always like, give me the next chapter of what the fuck's going on over here. But nothing gets when you go there. Everything's free. They don't accept like money, but they accept gifts. So people will come with crazy gifts. He was like, last time I told you, last week we got somebody brought us a chainsaw and like all these like landscaping equipment. He's like, it was actually a pretty good gift because I handled the landscaping around there. But they come with food, like
And people travel from all over to do it?
all over the world.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's I mean, I'm sure you can look it up. West Virginia. I mean, there can't be too many world famous, monasteries in West Virginia. Like it is the one. It's the one. This famous monk. He's here in West Virginia.
What do you think decided for him to I'm gonna be a monk in the U.S. I'm gonna go to West Virginia. West Virginia is kind of sorry if we have any listeners, but it's kind of a shitty state.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, if you like mountains and things like that.
But yes, their unemployment rate is pretty high. Their poverty rate is pretty high.
Houses are dirt cheap.
Their drug population is pretty high.
So I always say that living on the East Coast, when you leave, so Maryland's like a pretty I feel like a modern state kind of thing. And I always feel like when you go into Pennsylvania, it's like what the world was 15 years ago. Like everything, like I think they just banned smoking in restaurants like 3 years ago. Like,
I mean, what else gives it away? The horse-drawn buggies?
I won't even say the Amish. I won't even say the Amish because there's Amish things everywhere. It just happens to be that's where they are the most. Yeah, I always think about if I was to move to another like buy some land and then build a house on it, but be away from everything. The thing that always gives me pause is the fact that whenever I try to do something handy around the house, I have to make 6 trips to Home Depot. And I was like, you couldn't fucking do it. You'd have to make sure you'd have to buy just in case. You have to think big picture and be like, I might need this. I might need this because I can't come back to this.
And I just went through that with my beach place because and where my beach place is, the Home Depot is 35 minutes south and the Lowe's is exactly 35 minutes north. There's no easy way. So if I got to run out, it's like, let me get the next couple days worth of shit.
Yeah.
Anything I think I might need. And then there's like this hardware store that's like 3 blocks away. Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
So I was one fucking 3-way switch away from finishing. I don't even know where it just must have just disappeared because I know I had it. And if you're not familiar, a 3-way switch at Home Depot runs you $2, maybe $2.25. And I'm like, I'm just going to run an ace. I don't care. I'm just going to go buy it. It was $15 for one fucking switch. I was so mad. I just drove to Home Depot. I was like, I'm not giving you my fucking money. Like, I thought, like, okay, $7. Like, I was like, okay, if it's 3 times the cost, I'll pay $7. And I'm like, dude, it was 6 times the cost of a fucking.
Yeah, screw that.
And it was the same brand. They just went to Home Depot, probably bought a box.
Yeah,
and just
marked it up.
Yeah, just so yeah. That's I don't know where we're going with that. I don't know. This was a bunch of rambling. I don't.
We went from masculine things to masculine football to trans people to. I thought the Conjuring house was going to go somewhere else, but then we just started talking about monks and meth, the queen of meth. You never know what you're going to listen to
I don't
hear in Inappropriate.
Some days after we're done, I'm like, I learned something, or I got a good laugh.
Yeah.
And there's some days I go, what the fuck did we talk about? Like I don't. However, go in the description and take that trans quiz.
Yeah,
everybody.
and let us know how well you know.
And if you beat 45% on your first try, don't try to give me no gimmicks.
Yeah, don't cheat.
Yeah.
Don't.
We got a few koozies left.
Yeah. Because if you take it and then you're only fooling yourself. So you
if you take it too many times, you're probably fooling around.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us this week. For Inappropriate, I'm Steve.
I'm Jim.
See you next time.